Hello, welcome to this week's Aldi Taste Test where we have a pizza that's just waiting. Hello and welcome to this week's Trader Joe's Taste Test. Before we get into it, I did want to thank you guys so much for everyone that watched the update on our life vlog. We posted that recently, just like what's been going on with us, and everyone that had such sweet and nice well wishes for Tim and I. That was beyond. I did say this in the Aldi Taste Test as well, but I just wanted to say it here because not everybody watches the Aldi Taste Test. But I did want to share with you guys how much that really did make our day, and we smiled reading all those comments, so thank you so much. Having said that, we are having a fantastic day because it's actually our 10-year anniversary today while we're filming this, and we can't wait to celebrate with you guys by drinking some wine, having some beer, and this is a sweet treat retreat in this video. So get ready and hopefully have your list handy dandy because there's a lot of things that we're going to be trying, a lot of sweets. And before we get into it, if you are so inclined to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already, thumbs it up and leave a comment down below. All right, let's get into this week's Trader Joe's Taste Test.
All right. Ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight. Believe in the magic.
We've got two very random things on this plate.
Yeah, they don't match.
And they're very warm items that I think we should try first. So we have the corn ribs that I told you we're gonna be trying. And then we also have the mini croissants with the chocolate chips. So we're trying the corn first. Tim's already going to town. Do we eat?
So let me tell you, because I made these in the air fryer.
Yeah.
And when I pulled them out of the bag, I was like, oh, these are kind of slimy.
Yeah.
Because they have like butter and salt.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, exactly. So they look great. There's a little bit of like brown crispiness on it. It looks like it's cooked very well. Now, my question is, do we eat like
I don't
the
know.
rind
I'm afraid to eat that part. So I'm gonna eat it like a corn cob.
I am too.
Mmm. Tastes like grilled corn, doesn't it?
Mmm. Yeah, it's good.
This is good.
I'm gonna be flossing my teeth for weeks.
There's a lot of flavor in this corn.
Yeah, it was really good. It definitely, like, after trying it this way, I don't think you're supposed to eat that rind.
I don't think either.
So I'm glad we didn't.
Yeah.
But it does make it pretty easy for you to eat these, and it's cooked really well. So this was 10 minutes in the air fryer, I think at 350. Really simple, and it came out perfectly. So this is a season. Is it even seasonal, or is this just an all-the-time item we've never tried?
I think it is seasonal. I want to say it's seasonal,
yeah.
but
the verdict's
you guys
out on
know
that.
probably better than I do. I haven't worked there in a year, so.
Either way, these are really good. So it's something I'm surprised we never tried, but it's really good. I feel like this is, if you want to have corn on the cob or something like that, but you don't want to put any effort in, this is a great alternative.
Yeah, it's seasoned to perfection. It's really nice and easy to eat. The corn is very soft and easy to just chew right off the cob there, or the spine, whatever, the rib. But I do think it's super convenient and easy, and summer's right around the corner, so this is a perfect little, if you don't want to buy the actual corn cobs and do all the things to clean them and all that, this is a good alternative, and it does have a really nice flavor. You can also cut them off the rib and then add them to salads and whatever else, but I do think they're really nice.
Yeah, and as I'm eating it, like, I totally get why they call it ribs, because the way that you eat it seems like I'm eating ribs, and I'm like, this is just corn.
That is true. I would never have thought of that, actually.
Of course.
That's a good point. So, all right, we are moving on to the next hot item, which is the mini croissant with the chocolate chips. Tim air fried these.
Yes, so it doesn't say air fry on the instructions whatsoever. I took a risk. Okay, so it says to bake for 20 to 35 or 25 to 30 minutes, something like that. And I was like, ain't nobody got time for that. So I threw it in the air fryer for 10 minutes and cooked it the same with some corn. And so I think I took it out 2 minutes early, so a total of 8 minutes. And
we'll try it and see if it's
let's try it and see if it's disgusting or if we cooked it right. Oh, wow. I think I cooked it right. That is flaky.
This is flaky and so warm and has like the chocolate chips in it. Delicious little bite-sized croissants. I probably would bake them again just because I want to know how it is. The center is a little soft. So I don't know if it's fully cooked or not. It tastes amazing. The flakiness on the outside is incredible. The chocolate chips are, there's a lot of them. So you're not like missing out on chocolate chips in this. I like that they're bite-sized because then you can just have one and feel like you can move on. And we have so many sweets in this taste test that it's probably perfect for us. But I do think it's just a really good quality little mini croissant, and the flavor of the chocolate chips really makes it complete.
I agree. I think it was really good, and I literally had it in 2 bites. So
Oh, yeah?
yeah, I had my first bite, made sure that it was good, and then threw the rest back. All right, we are moving on to some beers. So we're going to start off, there's 2 of them today, but we're going to try the Gozes Are Red. This is by The Brewery, Bruery. And I don't know that we've really ever had a Goze beer before, or Gaze, or however you're supposed to pronounce it. Don't come for us. But this one is like, what does it say? It's wine?
Like ghost beer. Let's just call it ghost beer.
It's just ghost beer.
Yeah.
This has got Syrah grapes mixed with ghost beer.
Ooh, it's pink.
Yeah.
How cute. I was not expecting that.
I was.
But I guess the Syrah does change the color of it. That's fun. I love it.
So now this is only what? Oh, that's still 5.6.
Yeah,
that's
5.6.
decent. So
it smells interesting, doesn't it?
It smells like beer and wine.
It does. It does mix. It has a mixed smell.
Like the end of a party where you take all the dead soldiers,
No.
pour
Don't
them into
say
one
that.
glass,
Don't say that.
and then
No.
throw it back.
Okay, let's try it.
Okay.
Oh wow.
It's an interesting one. It's not bad, but it definitely
I
has.
I like this.
Really?
Yeah.
It has some sourness to it, like almost like a sour beer.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. It does have a little bit of sourness, but it also has it does have the hint of wine in there.
Yeah.
Are you
it does.
tasting that?
No, a little bit,
tasting it. It's good. I think it's good. I like it.
I've had sour beers before, and I feel like I'm not there in my like development as a beer drinker.
Yeah.
And this tastes like a sour beer to me. It's just like, it's sour. It has that like fruity flavor, but not like a beer fruity flavor. Where
Yeah.
like, oh, it's got tangerine. It's like, it's obviously the grapes, but I don't know. I don't think I'm there yet.
It is sour. I will say it has like that sourness to it, but I feel like maybe that's what a ghost beer is. It's like more of a sour beer.
I don't know.
I think it's nice. I liked it. It is a little bit on the sour side, so just be aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's wash it down with some orzo, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to try the Mediterranean style orzo pasta salad. It has spinach and sun-dried tomatoes in it, and I have this big bowl because I want to show you guys how much actually comes in this because it's really compact. So Tim, can you hold this up?
Yeah. I mean, are we going to do a magic trick here?
Yeah. I mean, you know how these are, right? Like, you know how big they are? So I thought it'd be fun to show you guys just how big they actually are. Because it doesn't, like, this looks small. Like, you can fit it into here, but watch. Okay, now let me mix it. Because right now it's just a big pile of pasta. We're gonna toss the pasta salad.
Jeez, it fills it up.
I know, I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh, this thing looks filling.
You add some air to it and bam. So this is like a full meal if anybody's hungry.
Let's show them. Let's show them what the bowl looks like.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can see, but that's pretty darn full.
It is. It's like a full salad.
That's
so
intimidating, kind
Don't
of.
be fooled by the small container. They really pack it in, and that was my point in showing you guys like how much actually comes into it because it's pretty filling. All right, you gonna get a forkful?
Yeah, we'll do it.
All right, ready? Oh my gosh, that is fresh. That is fresh.
It definitely tastes fresh.
Oh, that is good. I love this flavor.
There must be like lemon squeezed
So
into
good.
that. Is there lemon squeezes on that, or?
I'm sure there's lemon in here.
It is very fresh. Like as a Mediterranean salad, that I feel like it hit the mark.
This is so good for so many reasons. One is I think the fresh spinach in here just is really good mixed with this. There's a little bit of crunch. There's some onion in here, fresh olives, and
Feta cheese.
yeah, feta. There's a lot of tang in here too. I think that might be the sun-dried tomato. And it's just a lovely Mediterranean style salad. It's so good. It has so much flavor. I wouldn't add anything to this personally.
Yeah,
like I think it's just great.
You would add tomatoes.
Maybe, but I don't need to. Is my point. Like there's sun-dried tomatoes in here, so.
Are there? Oh, is that what those are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I just think it's actually very nice how it is, and my point is a lot of times I want to add things, but this pasta salad is like, in my opinion, it's just exactly how I'd want it. So I wouldn't need to add anything. I could just grab this and go and have it for lunch. It's delicious. It has like a lot of flavor, texture going on, and of course, it's very full. Like a lot of volume there, so you're going to be full after eating this.
It's definitely a meal, and I think that the first word that came out of our mouths for the most part about this was fresh, and that's exactly what you get with this product. So I think the freshness is the biggest thing about this. Is the best thing is that you want a fresh salad on like a warm day, and you want to get full, but you don't want to feel like you're eating something that's super heavy. Like the orzo pasta salad or the orzo salad nails it. It's perfect. I think. Now, I'll be honest, like this is probably not like the one that I would pick just because there's other alternatives. But if this was one of the options amongst other things that I wasn't like, oh, I have to have that other one, I would definily be pleased with this one.
I agree. I mean, I would pick it first. But
yes, I know you would.
It's a good vegetarian option for sure.
Now, I know the orzo pasta didn't have any basil, but this next beer does. So this next beer is called La Petite Provision. It's a Belgian-style table beer with Thai basil and lemongrass. I've never heard of a beer that has all of those items in it. So this is certainly going to be new to us, and I'm excited. Now, they kind of focused, I think, on the flavor and not necessarily the alcohol content because it only has 3.5%.
You would.
So, you know.
Oh, honey.
3.5%. It's like a light beer. So we'll see what how this tastes. And
it looks like a light beer.
It does, and I'm excited to try it.
Me
even
too.
though I'm kind
curious.
of tripped out by it.
Honestly, I feel like the salad we just had with this beer might actually go really well together.
Yeah, very fresh.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. It's like a light beer with added, like, it's not, like, I thought there was going to be more of that lemongrass.
Me too.
And more of that basil. Honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about it because to me, it just tastes like a light beer that isn't, like, really that good.
It tastes citrusy. Take another sip.
Citrusy? Like you do taste the lemon?
Yeah, I had to take a second sip to really taste it because I think our taste buds were fried.
I don't know. To me, it just tastes like light beer. And I'll be honest. I mean, we're always honest with you guys. I'm not sure that I love it.
Yeah, I don't necessarily love it either. It does taste like a light beer, but there is a crispness with the citrus in there, which is maybe the lemongrass I'm tasting because it definitely has like a lemony, and I know lemongrass isn't just lemon, but it does have like somewhat of a citrusy aftertaste. And a scent to it. I don't know. It's definitely different, and it does still taste like a beer. So I thought this would be more for people that are like, I'm not really interested in a beer flavor, but I want something else that maybe has beer in it, and I thought that would be a good segue. But after tasting it, I feel like, no, it's actually very much a beer with the added flavoring, but I don't taste the basil very much at all.
No, I feel like the lemongrass and the Thai basil more just like I've said this the last few taste tests. I feel like the taste is almost metallic, and that's not something that you want to hear when you're talking about a beer.
Yeah.
But it's the aftertaste that I get. The very first taste, the first thing that you taste, it tastes like a light beer, and then it doesn't have that smooth finish. It has more of a like, ew.
Yeah.
I don't know why they went that route.
I know what you're saying. In my opinion, it's not metallic, but it definitely has like a pull. It's almost like the aftertaste is like dragging on your tongue. I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of lingers. So yeah, I think I like the Ghosts Are Red a lot better.
I would agree with you because this one I had high hopes for it, but let me down.
It just didn't hit the mark.
That's okay though.
It's okay.
Yeah,
we have other things. So we're gonna try the brown butter salted caramel mini biscotti. We're doing this in the right way this time because we've been doing this for years, and every time we try biscotti, it's dry because we don't dip it.
It's too crunchy, right?
We don't dip it, and this time
We came
prepared with some yummy tea. So this is just a, what is this? I think this is a yogi tea that I got from Sprouts. So I can't even tell you because it's not from Trader Joe's. But we're gonna dip the biscotti in the tea and let you guys know how it tastes. You wanted to share one?
We'll just split one, yeah.
Okay, so I'll dip. And this is the proper way to have biscotti. At least that's what you guys tell me, because we need to soften up this biscuit because it's very dry.
You know what? You need to put that pinky out. There you go. There you go. Now it's the proper way.
Okay. Ooh. You didn't let that soak that part in right there.
Cheerio.
That's like the good part. No, soak it in for longer. Let it get warm.
You know, it's actually so much better.
It's really good
with tea.
It is so much better with tea. Okay, so
that's really good. I like that.
There's like chunks of caramel in there. Ooh, that's good. Or brown butter, whatever it is.
Honestly, I think that might be the best biscotti at Trader Joe's.
That's because we tried it with tea.
No, I mean, maybe, but I think the flavor, because biscotti is normally very plain.
That's good.
It's dry. Of course, that's what was fixed with the tea, but but like this has a lot of flavor and it's good.
That's
like the caramel is bomb.
Really good, you guys. Like honestly, and I like tea. I drink tea quite often actually, but I just feel like that biscotti with this tea, wow. The biscotti itself is just phenomenal. If you like that brown butter flavor, and you know what I'm talking about, it's got that richness to it. Yeah, and it has a really like nice, just like, I don't know, it's a unique flavor. If you've had brown butter, you know what I'm talking about, but it does have a very rich sweetness to it. It's really nice. And then dipped into the tea, it softens up that cookie and it just makes it so good. Yeah. So good.
It definitely tasted more like a cookie than like hard biscotti with the tea.
So thanks for everybody that tells us this is how you're supposed to eat it. Sometimes I'm like, well, I want to eat it just how it is, but other times I figure, you know, let's eat it the way it should be eaten. And that brings me to a thought with the scones last week. Somebody said, you should be eating those with butter. And I actually like the scones just plain.
Oh, the scones.
The scones, yeah. But trying this with the tea and seeing how much better it is, you know, I'll take your advice. And I will try the scones with butter. I hear you. I see you. And yeah, thank you guys for your helpful tips and tricks. We're gonna just go ahead and get right into it. The salted caramel Danish swirls now, because I guess it's all about caramel right now with Trader Joe's.
They go through those.
Lemon is history. That was last week.
Yeah, but then even before that, they did, what's the other type of coffee creamer we have? The cinnamon bun.
Oh,
they did cinnamon bun everything.
I know.
And they go through those waves of making everything one certain way.
They sure do. While I'm getting these ready, do you want to pour our wine?
Yeah, so while she's getting that ready, we're going to try the Trader Joe's Platinum Reserve Red Blend from Chile, 2021. It looks fancy, and I think that we've had these before, and they've been really good. So
I don't know if we've had this particular one, though.
Well, we've had the Platinum Reserve, and it's certainly one of the best.
Ooh,
aside from it's our anniversary. Aside from the Diamond Reserve, this is definitely the best tier of wine that they have at Trader Joe's.
Wow, Tim's taking notes. He's listening. He knows.
Listen up,
all right,
man.
Are we trying the wine before we try the cinnamon swirl, or
no? Let's try the cinnamon swirl, and we'll come back to the wine.
Sorry, salted caramel. Danish.
Swirl Danish, yes.
Swirl Danish, okay.
We'll do the Danish first.
So it comes in a little 3-pack, okay? I'm like just digging my spoon in. We didn't heat these up. They're probably better heated up, but...
you know, it doesn't say that you're supposed to on the container, but when I look at it...
I'm sure, yeah. It's in this metal container that you could just pop into the oven, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm just taking a little bit from this one.
Okay.
Looks good. Ooh.
That was pretty good. Now... It's not a cinnamon roll, but it's sure close.
It is close. It's got a lot of caramel flavor, though. It really does. And it has a lot of, tastes like buttery, too. There's a custard in there, so...
Yeah, it is. There is.
You know, I like this because it's not too sweet. I think actually it would pair better with this tea. So I'm going to try a little bit of tea.
Yeah, and while you're trying that, I would say the texture is really soft and flaky. It's really good. It's better with the tea. And when I try it, no thank you. When I try it, I think this is a cinnamon roll. But you don't ever get that like cinnamon punch that
you don't get any cinnamon in there.
But I like it. If you like cinnamon rolls and you like caramel, this is like if the two were to procreate.
Oh gosh. Yeah, it's basically, it is a salted caramel, but it's not overly sweet. So it is sweet. I don't want you to think, like, don't get my words twisted. I'm not saying it's not sweet. I'm just saying it's not overly sweet. Sometimes cinnamon rolls can be very, very sweet where you need a sip of coffee or tea every bite. This one does pair very well with tea. I'm just gonna say, I tried it with the tea and wow, it's perfect. But I do like that it does have like a subtleness to it. It has a really nice flavor. The caramel flavor isn't over the top because sometimes caramel can be like really, really strong. This one doesn't have a super strong caramel flavor. It just has a really nice like balance of flavors, and it's creamy, kind of melts in your mouth. You get the soft texture. It's a soft pastry, so there's no like flakiness to this one, but if you heat it up, there could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's very mild compared to the croissant that we tried. It's nowhere near the flakiness. But I think if you heated it up, you would get that flakiness on the top, and you could have that like little bit of a crust. But all said and done, I feel like it's good. Would I buy it again? No, I would not. We're just not super big sweets people. Certain things we do like a lot, but this one would be like a first time try and buy, eat it, and then forget about it until next year. So.
Yeah, but and to add to that too, when we buy things, we are always buying the new stuff. So we find in order to make it into our like rotation, it's got to be superb. So it's not to say that this isn't really good.
It's true.
It's just it's mild, mild in flavor, great texture, but. Like you said, we don't buy a ton of sweets, and the sweets we do buy, we buy for this channel. So it's really good, but like you said, I wouldn't buy it either, only because of the nature of our purchasing.
Yeah, that's a very fair point. And somebody actually asked recently, like, what do you guys do with all the food? A lot of times we do give to neighbors and friends if there's foods that we don't like, but most of the time we do finish it, and we'll like eat it, and we'll just like, even if it's not our favorite.
Against our own diet, but yes.
Yeah, we try our best. Okay, so we're going to try this wine now.
So just as a reminder, again, this is the Trader Joe's Platinum Reserve Red Blend from Chile 2021. And
we have to do a toast.
Let's toast
to 10 years.
To our 10 years. First 10 years. Ooh.
That's good.
You know when a good wine, and you're trying. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Wow. It tastes like it's been out breathing for a day. It has like a insane smoothness to it. It is very easy to drink. This is a good quality wine. Let me just tell you, this is fantastic.
14.5%.
I know.
That's pretty good. So, yeah, I think there's no doubt it's a great bottle of wine. Anytime, Trader Joe's, they do their homework, and they make sure that if they're going to put something as a platinum reserve, that it meets those qualifications. And this one certainly does. So, I mean, honestly, though, for $14.99, that's a pretty good bottle of wine.
It is really good. It's got a lot of flavor. I will say it has like a little bit of some berry taste in there. I'm tasting little berries. Very easy to drink though. Just too easy to drink. Well, that
I think that's it. Did we finish?
No, we gotta get our ice cream.
We have ice cream. That's right. Stay tuned. We got some.
Let me go grab the ice cream. We'll be right back.
stuff.
And as we were talking about this, it's all about caramel this week. So it's the dulce de leche ice cream, or dulce de leche ice cream in the caramel flavor. So, I know, Trader Joe's, very predictable, you know what I'm saying? But this is a new ice cream. I'm excited to try it.
Me too.
I'm just gonna dig in. Hopefully I can find a swirl in here.
No, don't take them
There's
all.
a little bit. There's a little. Ooh, there it is.
Hey.
Found it.
Hey.
What? I helped you.
That's really good. There's a lot of caramel flavor in that. Mm-hmm. Sweetness is there. Smoothness, the creaminess, certainly there.
It is so creamy.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a very decadent ice cream.
I love it. That's really good.
It's delicious. It really is. I mean, I'm not a caramel person, and this is a caramel week, so I don't know. They did it all right. I'm happy with all this caramel flavored stuff. I think it's good. Yeah. The ice cream, woo, it's rich. It is rich, but it is so good. It's creamy. If you're lactose intolerant, girl, I'm telling you, don't go there. There's a lot of lactose in this ice cream. I'll tell you what. I know I'm gonna start getting like
wheezy.
Yeah, wheezy from this one, but it's really good. It has a fantastic flavor. It's not a flavor that you get sick of, and there is that swirl in there, and Tim was digging deep to get it.
I went down deep. Now, I'll say this has so much of that caramel flavor that I think you could take it and scoop it on top of one of those, what are those croissant things, whatever the Danish is.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would go really well together because those are pretty mild and these are not.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to say, I feel like that needs like whipped cream or ice cream, and this ice cream would probably really enhance it.
Yeah.
But if you don't buy that one and you just buy the ice cream, it's great on its own. It is a strong caramel flavor. So personally, I would probably want to pair it with something else that complements it pretty well, whether that be a Danish or whether that be like even chocolate chips or something that complements it. But it's really good. It's really, really sweet and has a great flavor to it.
It is. I agree. It's really good. So, hey, I said this in the haul too. Trader Joe's does not really fail on the ice cream front. I mean, most of the time it's amazing. There's been a few misses that we've tried before, but it's a rare occasion. It's a rare occasion that it's bad. But yeah, so I feel like everything that we tried today has been a big win. It's been a great hit. I mean, not everything. I shouldn't say that. Beer.
Yeah, the beers were. I mean, the ghost was okay, but it was still not great.
Yeah, it was just all right. And then we loved the corn. The corn was great. The orzo salad, delicious.
The chocolate chip croissants were bomb.
Those were really good too. So there's a lot of good stuff this week. You can take your pick. Pick which one you want. If I was going to pick one of the caramel items, if you guys are curious, which one would you choose?
Ice cream, no doubt. The ice cream, the biscotti, and then the Danish for sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn between the ice cream and the biscotti. Both were really good.
They were.
Delicious. All right, well, that is it for the food portion, but we have a question of the week. So, in honor of our anniversary, the question is, where is a place that you like to go that is like one of your favorite places? And now it doesn't have to be with a significant other, but if it is with a significant other, you can say that. But just like your favorite place that you go. It could be a park. It could be your room. It could be anything. I have mine in mind that actually has to do with Tim and I.
Okay,
it's our anniversary. And that is Catalina Island.
Oh, wow. It's been a while.
We used to go there every year for our anniversary before we were married. And we were together for 4 years before. And that was like our place. And we haven't been there in a while. We should go. We took Benson when he was really little. But it's just like, you get off the boat and it is just like a peaceful place that we always enjoyed going to, and it just felt like our place. So that's mine.
Yeah, we definitely owned Catalina when we were there. We had our spots, but I think in the same vein, one of the other spots was also much more expensive, was Hawaii.
Yeah.
It was a place where I proposed. It was a place where we went on our first vacation when we were first vacation together.
Yes.
And we fell in love, and it's such a beautiful place. So there's no doubt about how amazing Hawaii is, and a place that's special to us.
I agree. And I will say, in a very normal place that's special to us, it's the couch. Because we like to cuddle on the couch and watch our show or a movie at night after we put Benson down for bed and spend a little quality time together and just relax and zone out for a little bit. So I will say that's like our not expensive at all.
I think we've got some people that are going to relate to us.
I know. I relate to myself because the couch is where I want to go right now after all this wine and beer. But that's it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We always have so much fun celebrating with you guys, and we enjoy, spending time with you. So thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for giving thumbs up. Thank you for commenting. Just thank you for your support. We feel it. We feel the love, and we are just so appreciative of you guys. It means so much to us, and we're just so happy. and over the moon for you all and your support. So thank you, and we'll see you in
the next video.
Bye.